Imagine risking your life every single day, soaring off a cliff with nothing but a hemp rope tied around your waist, just to collect honey that's been hidden for 1,000 years. This brave man, named Lassie, is the only person in the village who can fly down the cliff to collect honey, and he is also the guardian of the forest. One day, he and the goddess Quiwa are frolicking in the jungle when they accidentally see two poachers burying ivory. Lassie chases frantically behind, knocks one poacher down, ties the two together, and takes them to the village for punishment. Just then, the guardian garden arrives at the scene, shouts at the poachers, and after teaching them a lesson, Lassie stops in front of the car and asks. Lassie's father immediately comes forward to admit his mistake, then sends the guardian garden away. He was nicknamed the most powerful and wealthy businessman in the area. They found a rich mineral deposit of very good quality, crucial for the company's water migration production. Developing the limestone here could easily achieve $1 trillion in turnover. But this area is home to a group of primitive tribes, Lassie and his clansmen. The government explicitly forbids development here. Lassie and Quiwa dance in the jungle. Suddenly, a group claiming to be poverty alleviation ambassadors comes to the village. They teach the villagers how to breed bees and take them to the city to play, soon winning everyone's trust. They find a truck to move the whole village. The villagers are hesitant. It turns out this group of ambassadors was sent by Fu Kun. The rangers led a large number of troops to brutally beat the villagers. In an instant, the village mourned. The village became a purgatory. The surviving villagers fled for their lives. Lassie picked up a child and was about to leave when he was hit by a big stick. The village was burned to the ground, and the raging fire lasted until evening. In the middle of the night, the decomposing corpses attracted a pack of hunting dogs that tore the villagers apart, pulled out a wooden stick, reprimanded, and beat one thug to fly, then another. Lassie returned to the village to find his home destroyed and collapsed helplessly. By this time, the villagers had taken refuge in the mountains. Suddenly, he found someone had fallen into a septic tank. He immediately ran over, but the man had fallen completely. Lassie pulled out a vine on the ground, hung it on a tree, tied it to his feet, jumped, and grabbed the other end of the vine. After 10 minutes, Lassie finally grabbed the man's arm, pulled him out of the pool using the vine, and swung him free. Lassie took the man to the river to clean him. It turned out he was a forest ranger. The ranger told Lassie the whole truth. Lassie was depressed when he learned the truth. Suddenly, he tripped over a tree vine and found stones piled on the ground. He immediately realized the villagers had come here. He searched everywhere, found a straight tree, picked up vines on the ground, and ran wildly in the wind. Then the next second, operations began. When the time came, they climbed to the top of the tree and used the village's unique communication method to find their people. Following Quiwa's cry, Lassie finally found the clansmen. Now, they want to seek revenge on. By this time, the village had been changed beyond recognition. Lassie led a large group of villagers to attack, picked up huge pebbles, cried, and kicked them out. After some bombardment, the poachers hurriedly fled for their lives. Senkun learned the news and was extremely angry. He asked his brother to meet the villagers. They came to the middle of the mountain but were stopped by a big tree. Everyone got off the car to check the situation. Suddenly, a big tire was thrown on top of the mountain, and thunder lightning reacted at a speed of 180 meters per second. Looking up, they saw the mountain was full of tires. At this time, Fu Kun was not in a hurry. All this was expected by him. Before his younger brother left, he gave him a locator to find the villagers' hiding place. A large group of thugs with machine guns were sent to kill them. Without saying a word, Lassie kicked the thug off the cliff with a single kick, then jumped himself. Fu Kun sent 10 thugs into the village, but the number of villagers was too great and the mob suppressed them. This was Fu Kun's strategy. He wanted to kill everyone with bombs. The bombs fell among the villagers the next second. In an instant, chaos erupted, and only a few villagers escaped. Lassie thought of a plan to let some people pretend to surrender, then bring Fu Kun to arrest the remaining villagers. At this time, Lassie and everyone were carefully preparing, just waiting for Fu Kun to come to the door. Soon, Fukun led his men to kill Lassie and threw his brother's body over. Watching his precious brother being killed, Lassie was so angry that his men began shooting wildly. The rioters ran out of bullets. Their guns were dry and smoking. When the smoke cleared, 5,000 elephants rushed toward them. Lassie followed closely behind with a tomahawk. Some slower thugs were trampled to death, some were killed, and some were even eaten by elephants. The remaining poachers rushed into the jungle, but they didn't know it was even more dangerous. Now only one person was left. Lassie rushed to knock him away, picked up a 100-pound stick, shouted at him a few times, instantly doubted his life. The villagers picked up stones, stoned him to death, and buried him on the spot. A generation of top rich people fell, the forest was protected, and the movie ended. In the end, Lassie's courage and determination saved not only his village, but the very heart of the forest itself. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories like this.